Hey everybody, Razmere here, and a while back I was suffering from a really nasty cold a couple days ago. So I go visit my doctor, who is an Australian medicine man. I get on the plane, I buy a ticket to Australia, I sit next to a lovely blonde lady from England, also heading to Australia to check on our husband's cattle farming industry, see how he's doing. So we're talking, and she says she's got to meet this guy named the Drover to pick her up and drive her over to her husband's cattle farm. And we get there, and she meets the Drover guy at a bar, and he's all in the middle of a huge fight. He accidentally grabs her luggage and uses it as a weapon to beat up other dudes. It was hilarious. Weirdest thing, though, he looked a lot like Hugh Jackman. Alright, I'm just kidding you. I didn't go to Australia. Wish I did, though. I'm here to review the movie Australia, starring Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman. First off, I gotta say this movie managed to accomplish the almost impossible. It made me like Hugh Jackman. I mean, I didn't like the X-Men movies, any of them, so sorry. So I wasn't too excited when I heard that he was in this movie. Speaking of which, how come I never heard of this movie? It got no press or anything, and if it did, I didn't see any of it. How could I miss this in theaters? This is a truly great film. Man, just the way it's filmed, just the way it's, shot in such a beautiful location of Australia. The colors are so grand and illustrious and majestic that you feel that at any moment, the characters could burst into song and dance. And heck, we all know Hugh Jackman can sing. Man, not only did I think it was impossible for me to like Hugh Jackman, but he has set a new level of Australian badassery. More so than, dare I say it, yes, even Crocodile Dundee. A knife? This isn't a knife. This is a knife. And this is a spoon. And this is an egg whisk. Not sure why that's there. So, Nicole Kidman is playing this prim and proper lady, Sarah Ashley, and she has to team up with Hugh Jackman's character, the Drover, to help restore her dead husband's failing cattle farm. So they have to get the cattle from point A to point B. So it's like a good old-fashioned Western in Australia. But not that, and they gotta figure out who killed her husband. So it's a murder mystery, too, in Australia. And as if that wasn't enough, what else did they decide to do about halfway through the film? Well, we already told this great cattle-rustling Western story and murder mystery. I know, let's make a World War II film in Australia. I mean, just the way this story is told is just so masterfully done. In the wrong hands, this could have been a complex mess. But no, they managed to pull it off really well. It's got some great characters besides the leading two, and the music, I can't really praise this movie enough. If I were to find one fault in it, just one fault in it, and this is me fishing for insults here, but I didn't like the subtitles. Okay, there's some characters who are Aborigine and they speak their native language, and I don't mind reading the subtitles every now and again, but the subtitles were very, very small and white. See, the thing is, white subtitles will blend into things, like white desert backgrounds or white fuzzy beards on people. Just go with yellow or something, something that's gonna stand out. Hell, bright pink will work. But other than that minor of minor flaws, this is a great film. I mean, I'm going to give this my highest compliment. You own it. This is a movie, you buy it, you watch it a million times, you put it on the shelf, and you let your kids grow up watching it. It's that good. It is just great movie making. We haven't made a movie this good in, I say, 10 years. Wow. Australia. Such a generic name, but such an amazing movie. I can't praise it enough. Seriously, if you haven't seen it yet, go out and see Australia. Go pick it up at your video store, pop it in your DVD player, and watch it. Wow, it is that good a film. I'm Razmere, hoping to one day go to Australia and visit it. Looks lovely. And hoping you enjoy watching the movie Australia. Later.